we hear the horn sound. Finals day is officially on here at the Billabong Pipe Masters. Josh Kerr, Jeremy Flores with Kersey up on the first wave. A couple of big pumps deep on this smaller wave at backdoor, and he ends up going down. Happy finals day to everyone watching around the world on WorldSurfLeague.com. We have a huge day today to crown a world champ, crown a pipe master, and also crown a Vans Triple Crown champion all in one day. The final day of the season here in 2015. When you look at the history of Josh and Jeremy in the past, they've had a few matchups. Kersey has Jeremy's number at the time being, but they haven't had a one-on-one heat since 2011, Potts. Also guys like Damian Hobgood, originally from Florida, now surfs with Josh Kerr almost every single day. They've got a bunch of little beach breaks that they love to rip on. Now making a move is Flores with priority, locks into a closeout of backdoor, and he's out.
Yeah, that's what we talk about, that positioning. You know, you've got to make sure you're deep enough to get barrel, but not too deep where you're not going to make it. So it's going to be a tricky little setup here until these guys work it out.
Kersey's going to keep rolling. Checks out a right, pulls in. Nice stand-up view for Kersey in that barrel. Pops that front side air 360 attempt and ends up incomplete. So the predictions were fair this morning. Kersey's already ramping up.
Anywhere else in the world, it's solid 6 to 8 foot, but Josh Kerr, nice little wave here. Second wave of the set, so a little bit of foam on that face. Quick little in and out, and then goes for that punt, which I think is going to come into play today. Happens in this day and age. Beautiful, solid backdoor wave coming through right now. Looks like Jeremy in position.
Flores, former pipe master, big takeoff, airdrop, that'll put him behind. So not what he was looking for. Still incredible just pulling off a big takeoff like that. Getting weightless. Kersey holds position for the next wave. Just making things really simple. Making sure you can hold a solid bottom turn off the bottom. Sometimes there's more foam above the chest to help riding on the foam ball too for events at Fiji, as we see Flores having to straighten out again. He'll step off. He's had 3 similar attempts so far. One looking backdoor, we had to go straight. Now one looking left will be incomplete. Now Kersey airdrops out of the sky, ejects on the takeoff. Still, with the smaller size compared to yesterday, the wipeouts are going to be very interesting on finals day.
You know, all that energy focuses more on the inside. You can see Kersey having a look at this one, deciding, no, it's not going to work, and down he goes. Controlled wipeout, that's what we call that. Hit the eject button, he knew exactly what was going on. Feet first down, and Strider got a front row seat of that one, but let's have a look as he takes off. Looking, you can see he's got his eyes on where he wants to penetrate. Gets a little slap in the head for his efforts, and then goes down right there. I mean, that wave is super powerful still. Never underestimate pipeline. I mean, you know, we had some bad wipeouts yesterday, and thankfully everyone was okay. Our wishes go to B. Durbridge. Went through surgery yesterday, but I'm sure he'll be back.
That's to possibly take this one out. At the moment, Kersey has priority and the lead. A little wedgy peaks popping up. Flores might roll on this one. Section comes down in front of him, and he'll end up hopping out of there. Now priority with Josh Kerr. Flores still only looking for a 5.67.
That just means the reef's closer and closer to where you are. That means it's shallower and shallower, and there's actually, as you on the outside, it's kind of a big flat reef, and then as you move in, it starts to open up to the minefield, and there's a bunch of coral heads in there. Different parts of the reef actually stick up. Big ruts that are shaved out by, you know, the natural flow of the water over the thousands of years. And on the inside, it's actually one of the most dangerous places to fall. So yeah, definitely on that wave, you're definitely looking at, you know, a couple of feet of water under you, and definitely having the chance to just smash right into it.
Well, Flores at the moment still needs a 5.67 to move on. Paddling for this wave is Jeremy, former pipe master, pulls in nice and deep. The end section clamps on him, and he goes down. One more wave in this set for Josh Kerr to make a decision. He'll lock in, choosing backdoor, airdrop, standing tall, a couple of big drives, and he gets the completion. He already had the lead in a 5.33. More pressure on Flores with 13.45 to go.
Obviously, Jeremy was trying to stay busy, trying to maybe sell him on an inside wave. Kersey wasn't having it. Late drop here, almost skipped out of the water. Pulls in nice and deep, driving through that second section. This is going to be a great score for Josh Kerr. And that's what we talk about, having priority at the right time, making sure you're in the right position, keep your eye on the lineup. Days like today, a tricky. Why? Because that wave's shifting and moving constantly. You've got to be up and down the lineup. Nice late drop there, and then just snuck under that lip right there. Perfect positioning for Josh Kerr. He's done that all day long, and he's loving what he's doing right now. Big score for him.
Scores coming through at an 8.5. Former world champ CJ Hobgood applauds the tube effort from Josh Kerr. Great to see that direction still northwest. Shorter periods, seeing backdoor favored today. Still with a couple of lefts during that forecast. Flores got this wave, Potts.
Great comeback wave here for Jeremy Flores. You know, great tube ride in his own right. I mean, he's got a really high wave IQ, knows exactly which ones he wants. He's just been rolling the dice, catching a couple of quick insiders. He's had priority at the wrong times. But this one right here, that is going to be the start of Jeremy's heat. Talk about that combo situation. He's looking for something around about in the 4-point range to get him out of that combo. And then he's going to need a wave up into the excellent range. Or he could break it down into 2 sevens. We'll give him 14 points. That's enough to win this heat at the moment.
He wants this thing real bad. Let's compare Josh's 5.33 to Jeremy's last.
Yeah, Josh's wave, a little bit more foam on the face. Went for that big boost at the end. They didn't quite get the rotation. So a quick little in and out. Jeremy got the double barrel, maybe a cleaner face, you know, on the wave. So maybe a little bit more attractive. Scores dropping for Jeremy. I thought just a little bit better on his exchange.
Flores earns a 6.5 heading backdoor. Still second. Now needs a 7.34 for the lead.
To make sure you come out of that barrel with a lot of speed and then hook into those big turns.
As we check out the heat recap for the first heat of finals day, round 5 heat number 4. Started off with Josh Kerr looking backdoor. Got the 5.33. Didn't pull the punt, but then he got better. Late drop into a solid cavern for an 8.5.
Yeah, that critical drop we saw Kelly do yesterday. Not many guys on the planet have that confidence to be able to take off super late here at backdoor. Josh Kerr is one of those guys. Jeremy tries to answer back there, pulls into the barrel, didn't quite make that one, so you can see a little frustrated from Jeremy. He's just got to keep calm, and that's when he does his best surfing. Beautiful comeback wave here from Jeremy. 6.5, double barrel here at the back door. That's got to feel good. He's back in the game. 2.5 minutes remaining. Needs a 7.34. This heat's not over yet.
Not seeing a whole lot out the back. Flores got himself in a fighting position with the 6.5, broke the combination, but looks like he's going to run out of time. Congratulates Josh Kerr on the victory, and Kersey will look to play spoiler once again in the world title race as he'll face off with Adriano de Souza in quarterfinal number 4. Kersey with the 13.83 combined total.